These are some of the biggest headlines we forgot happened in 2020. In January, Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna were 2 of 9 people who died in a helicopter crash outside Los Angeles. The NBA legend passed on his talents to Gigi. They were headed to one of her games when the chopper crashed.
It's just so sad that someone's life come to an end so quick in 1 second.
Also in January, Iran launched a missile strike in retaliation for the U.S. killing that country's top general. Security increased in the U.S. as the red carpet rolled out for the Golden Globe Awards in Hollywood.
This has always been the safest award show possible, and we've had the tightest security, and that will continue.
In New York City, same thing.
Should Americans be on high alert right now?
I think we should always be vigilant. The leaders of the regime in Iran are very, very well aware that if they tried something on U.S. soil that resulted in U.S. casualties, that would be the end of it.
In February, President Donald Trump was acquitted by the Senate of 2 articles of impeachment. It came a few months after the House of Representatives voted to impeach him for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress.
Well, I'm not happy with him. You think I'm supposed to be happy with him? I'm not.
Trump is the 3rd president in American history to be impeached and then tried in the Senate, following Andrew Johnson in 1868 and Bill Clinton in 1999. In New York City, Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of rape. News networks broke into programming to report the verdict. Weinstein's attorney.
What did he say to you after the verdict?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. How could this happen in America? I'm innocent.
Outside the courthouse, this interaction between the prosecution and Weinstein's defense team played out for the press.
You guys are going to have to make a choice because we have to go do some work. So you can either hear from the defense team or you can hear from
You're
Gloria.
not going to silence me again.
No, I'm silencing you.
Oh, yes,
no,
you are.
All right,
oh,
so
yes,
then you guys
you
aren't
are.
going to hear from us.
Well, really? Gianna.
Here's Inside Edition's Meghan Alexander.
Weinstein was not placed in a jail cell. We're told he was taken to a medical facility on Rikers Island, New York's most notorious prison, because of his age and serious medical issues.
Accusations against Weinstein helped spur the Me Too movement in 2017.
Harvey Weinstein has finally been held accountable for crimes he committed. The women who came forward courageously and at great risk made that happen.
An attorney for several Weinstein accusers spoke out about the heroism of the women who testified.
We know that there are many other victims of Harvey Weinstein who were not testifying at this trial, but their voice was heard through these 6 courageous women.
Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to 23 years in prison. It was an epic fail as this 11-story office building never fully came tumbling down. Houston, we have a problem. Actually, this happened in Dallas. Many watched as the explosion was supposed to level the building, but after the blast, the stairwell and elevator shaft were still standing. It was quickly dubbed the Leaning Tower of Dallas, as in that other famous Leaning Tower located in Pisa, Italy. People in the area were having a field day. But the Leaning Tower of Dallas wasn't going down without a fight. A wrecking ball arrived to try and demolish it for a second time. A sudden and devastating storm known as derecho tore through parts of Iowa, and some people were left wondering what hit them.
In all my years doing this, I have never seen a derecho of this intensity and magnitude causing the amount of destruction that it caused. I mean, it has been catastrophic for the folks, especially that live in and around Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and then really far from that area as well.
Rob Merritt lives in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and shares his experience with the storm and its aftermath.
Well, the weirdest part about the storm is there really wasn't any buildup to it. I think I heard about it about 20 minutes before it happened. A friend of mine who lives in Des Moines had messaged, hey, this storm is coming through. It's really vicious. Bring in anything from your yard. I actually sent a note to my wife saying, so I don't know if this is legit or not, but I'm going to bring in all your plants just in case. And right around the time that I had just finished doing that, all of a sudden the sky got very dark and winds kicked in, and it was not like anything I have ever seen in this state. You know, we're the home of tornadoes. We have all kinds of weird weather happen here, but this is the first time we've ever had anything that was like a hurricane.
A gender reveal party sparked a massive wildfire in Los Angeles. Here's Jim Murray.
This scorched, dry brush area is where the family staged the gender reveal party. The idea was to ignite a smoke canister to show the sex of the baby, but things quickly got out of hand, with temperatures over 100 degrees and plenty of fuel to feed the fire.
Some sort of pyrotechnic device that exploded. The fire started as a small fire, and then it grew completely out of control within the first few hours.
And 2020 was the year Meghan Markle and Prince Harry stepped down from their royal duties in the UK and moved to Los Angeles. The stunning announcement came after their long holiday break in Canada. After many months of reflection and internal discussions, we have chosen to make a transition this year in starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen.
It's clear that Harry and Meghan have been struggling and have been unhappy in their public role for quite some time, but I don't think anyone expected something of this magnitude.
Did we forget something? Let us know in the comments. I'm Leigh Scheps for Inside Edition Digital.